great quarterback. I had a lot of success playing with him, and he's a marquee quarterback, man. 20 plus years at the Steelers.
That's
Super
crazy.
Bowl champion.
That's so long.
I mean, what else you gonna say, man? He's the best.
Antonio Brown is known for being one of the best receivers of his time, along with many of his controversies over the years. Brown's passion and talent for sports, particularly football, became evident early on. He attended Miami Norland High School, where he excelled in both football and track. In football, he recorded over 1,000 receiving yards and 13 touchdowns in his senior year, earning him a scholarship to play college football at Central Michigan University. In track, he was a sprinter and a long jumper, displaying his athleticism across multiple sports. At Central Michigan University, Antonio Brown continued to showcase his talents on the football field. Over his 3-year college career, from 2007 to 2009, he accumulated impressive statistics, including setting a school record for receiving yards in a single season. Brown's speed, agility, and playmaking abilities helped him become a standout player in college, which eventually led to his entry into the NFL draft. Antonio Brown's journey in the NFL has been a mix of incredible success, controversies, and challenges. After being selected by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the 6th round of the 2010 NFL Draft, Brown quickly established himself as one of the league's premier wide receivers. He became known for his exceptional route running, speed, and catching ability. During his time with the Steelers, from 2010 to 2018, Brown achieved multiple Pro Bowl selections and All-Pro honors. He consistently posted impressive receiving yards and touchdown numbers, forming a dynamic duo with quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, which leads to the first beef between Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger that began in the 2018 season. Tension seemed to arise due to a combination of on-field disagreements, off-field dynamics, and the team's overall performance. During a Week 17 game in the 2018 season, the Steelers needed to win that game to have a chance at making the playoffs. Reports suggest that Brown was frustrated with Roethlisberger for not targeting him in key moments during the game. Off the field, there were reports of strained relationships and disagreements between the two. Brown's desire for more targets and recognition, combined with Roethlisberger's leadership style, seemed to contribute to the growing tension. The situation was exacerbated by the fact that both players were strong personalities and integral to the team's success. The next Antonio Brown beef started before his conflict with Big Ben. During the 2017 season, Brown was suspended for 1 game during the 2017 NFL season for violating the league's social media policy. The suspension came after he live-streamed a post-game locker room speech by Pittsburgh Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin on Facebook Live. The incident drew negative attention to the team and violated their internal code of conduct, leading to his suspension. This violated team policy and caused tension. Ultimately, the conflict led to Brown missing practices and meetings in the week leading up to the final game of the 2018 season, and he was subsequently benched for that game. This marked the end of his tenure with the Steelers, as he was traded to the Oakland Raiders during the offseason. But after he was traded, he decided to express how he felt about another player on his former team. Juju Smith-Schuster was voted the Pittsburgh Steelers team MVP for the 2018 season. This did not sit well with Brown, who felt that Smith-Schuster's recognition was a reflection of the team's preference for him over Brown. In the aftermath of Brown's departure from the Steelers, Smith-Schuster made a comment about Brown not being a good role model, which further escalated the tension between the two. Brown responded with critical tweets directed at Smith-Schuster. Brown recalled Smith-Schuster's mistake from the Steelers' Week 16 loss to the New Orleans Saints. Brown also posted a direct message that Smith-Schuster sent him back in 2015 on Instagram. The message was from when Smith-Schuster was still a college player at USC and Brown was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. In the message, Smith-Schuster asked Brown for advice. Smith responded by noting he has only shown Brown love and questioning his ego. In March 2019, Brown was traded to the Oakland Raiders. However, his time with the Raiders was short-lived due to a series of incidents, and he was released before playing a regular season game. April 25th, 2019, Antonio Brown engaged in a Twitter beef with former NFL player Ryan Clark. Although a minor social media beef, it was the gateway to more Antonio Brown conflicts. September 4th, 2019, Brown took to Instagram to express his frustration over a fine he received for missing a team walkthrough. Raiders general manager Mayock responded to Brown's post by issuing an ultimatum, telling reporters that Brown needed to decide whether he was all in or all out. Brown reportedly approached Mayock on September 4th, 2019 to complain about the fine and called him a cracker before using a barrage of cuss words directed at the first-year GM. Brown also threatened to hit Mayock in the face before punting a football. The altercation led to the Raiders planning to suspend Brown, but eventually led to his release. After searching for another team, Brown was then signed by the New England Patriots, but was released after just one game due to off-field allegations. Brown's journey continued with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2020. Despite facing a suspension at the beginning of the season, he rejoined the team and played a key role in their Super Bowl victory, showcasing his exceptional skills on the field. Although teammates, Brown does not care who you are. His beef with quarterback Tom Brady had only intensified during the last few years. AB speaking out against Tom Brady on multiple occasions in recent memory, and he now says that Brady had a go at Brown's agent as negotiations over his contract were taking place.
So now when we get the ring in 2021, the next year I'm the last guy that signed. My agent, Ed Woloski, is getting called, cursed out by Tom Brady over why is he pushing back for the contract for scrap. So imagine if you heard that. The same guy that brought you in to run the ring, the same agent he told you to hook up with to get the deal, is not telling me the guy's calling him saying like, yo, cursing him out.
Brown felt pressured by Brady to accept a lower deal that was being offered to others in the Super Bowl winning team, and he took aim at the quarterback after he refused to publicly support him following his cut. Brown settled a case outside of court and was given an 8-game suspension by the NFL. The relationship between Brown and Brady also soured after an on-field outburst led to the Buccaneers releasing Brown in the middle of the next season, leading to AB dragging Brady's wife into the beef. In response to a question about his recent social activity involving Gisele Bündchen, Antonio Brown denied trolling Brady but made a wild comment, saying, "I'm not smashing his girl." Antonio Brown posted a photo of himself with Gisele Bündchen on Instagram amid marital drama surrounding Tom Brady. This post came after reports of heated arguments between Brady and Bündchen over his decision to unretire from the NFL. Weeks ago, Antonio Brown posted a photo with Gisele Bündchen as rumors of her potential divorce with Tom Brady circulated. Although it could be said that Antonio is the instigator in the situation, Brown says his beef with Brady stems from how the quarterback pressured his contract negotiations back in 2021. But if we go back few years prior, Brown has never had a problem using social media to express how he feels, and that became evident when AB took shots at YouTube star Logan Paul. In 2019, Logan Paul suffered a split decision loss against fellow YouTuber KSI. After the loss, Logan Paul became embroiled in a virtual feud with NFL star Antonio Brown. The beef escalated when both of them came face to face with each other at an event, and rapper Rick Ross asserted about seeing the two men fight each other for $25 million. In separate interviews, both Logan Paul and Antonio Brown claimed that they almost fought for $25 million. Despite building a lot of hype for the potential match, Logan Paul revealed that the fight was not happening and he was moving forward from the feud. In the midst of the online back and forth between the two, Logan dropped a diss track on the former Steelers receiver and claimed that AB had later messaged him about it demanding an apology, leading to that Logan may have the upper hand in this ongoing beef. Brown's next issues came with another YouTube star by the name of Destroying. In October, Brown and Destroying collaborated on a video where the former NFL star invited the YouTube personality to his house. In December, the two collaborated again as Destroying and Brown did some football drills. However, in January, Brown was arrested and charged with burglary with battery, burglary of an unoccupied conveyance, and criminal mischief. Destroying posted a video titled "Dear Antonio Brown, The Truth" on his YouTube channel, where he talked about his friendship with Brown and what he believes is going on with him. issuing genuine concern for Brown following the receiver's arrest, but Brown went on Instagram Live and threatened to sue Destroying.
I'm about to sue the kid Destroying for using the wrong likeness. So everyone, I want this to go out far.
Leaving another unresolved Antonio Brown beef. The final AB altercation included former NFL safety Eric Weddle. September 26, 2019, Weddle and Brown got into a social media frenzy. The exact reason for the beef is not clear, but it appears to have started when Antonio Brown tweeted, "The game needs me, I'm like test answers," which caught the attention of the former safety. Weddle replied to Brown's tweet by saying, "Def don't." When someone responded that Weddle couldn't guard Brown, Weddle replied, "Don't need to." The exchange between Weddle and Brown became heated, with Weddle sarcastically wishing Brown luck at Central Michigan University. Brown responded by calling Weddle a fan and telling him to shut your mouth, jabroni. Throughout his NFL career, Antonio Brown has been known for both his incredible athletic ability and his controversies off the field. His journey has been marked by highs and lows, making him one of the most polarizing figures in the league's recent history. The Antonio Brown saga is to be continued.